Well, hello and welcome to Edison Light Globes video. It's a new year. It's been about a month since we did a video at Christmas, but we're back. We've got everything sorted out. We're back to working properly. Everybody's back from holiday, so hopefully we'll now smooth out. Everything will be fine. Today, what I thought we'd do is a little video, just a small video on the type of thing this is called, which is a gallery. Now, a gallery in the US they call a fitter. It's actually made to hold a lampshade, either glass or steel, brass, or whatever. And generally, it's a specific type of size. There's a range of standard sizes and obviously a range of standard size shades. So, what we're going to do is show you how to attach a lampshade to a gallery correctly. So we'll all go very close here. I'm going to make sure that this goes on. We unscrew the 3 screws, and these are the attachment screws that screw inside that will grab underneath, in this occasion, underneath this bit of glass. Now, the first thing we've got to do is make sure that it goes all the way on to the shade, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go around and just do each one up in turn, so that we've got an even thread on each of these screws, because what we don't want to do is leave one of these threads, one of these screws, without purchase inside the glass, because that would mean the glass would fall out. So there we have it, just finger tight, just loosely tight, and we're going to attempt to hold this up without breaking anything, and we'll see that that's now held the glass shade. It's all level with all the component, and that should stay attached forever. Ooh, I'll put that down. Now, the reason why I'm explaining this is because we have had occasion to issue a instruction to an electrician who obviously wasn't aware of how galleries work. The glass fell, it broke things, so we thought we'd better explain how they work. Now, I've got here a smaller one. This is a 2¼ inch gallery, or an America fitter. The other thing you'll notice, if you go really close here, you'll notice it's got these little holes. Now, the little holes in the top of these galleries were made originally as a vapor or a heat dispersion for what were incandescent globes got quite hot, so the hot air would come out of these. And we still have them in. They're a traditional part of the manufacture of galleries, and the same gallery's been made for 50 years, so we just leave it. Now, for the small one, you'll notice it's exactly the same principle. This is a small 2¼ inch holophane shade. And again, we undo the 3 threads, we make sure they're all out. Obviously that's anti-clockwise. Make sure that goes all the way on, and then slowly, at one turn at a time, just slowly do up those 3 threads until it just tightens to touch. Now, you don't want to do these up really tight with a screwdriver or anything, because you can break the glass. And you'll see that's a little bit loose. We'll just tighten it a bit, and there you go. That's just a little rattly, a little loose. That'll hold the glass. If the glass expands when it gets hot, it won't be affected. So I would say that's about right. Now, along with glass shades, we also make gallery fitting metal shades. And we make a couple of different types for a couple of different reasons. This is the standard metal type, which is very similar to the glass gallery, and it's got a lip. And again, go close, you just need to undo everything. Oops, I've done it all. I think I'll put it on crooked. There you go. Ooh. Why isn't that fitting well?
That's the old bloody shade.
Yeah, I've pulled up an old shade. I'll get a different one. There you go, fits on better. Anyway, so that's a good test. You've got to test that it works. This one is a bronze cone. Again, you can do that up similar fashion. Just so it's just very, very loosely tight. And you'll see when you hold it, you do get a little bit of leeway in there. That's even that loose, it's still fine and it will hang straight. If you want to make sure that it's dead straight and then lock it, you can just tweak again on top of what is a straightened shade, just to make sure that it doesn't move around inside. And obviously with these being a steel shade, you don't need to worry too much about being over tightened because it won't break the metal shade. Now obviously this gets more difficult with bigger shades. Oh, I've got a very large 270mm wide green dome shade, which is just a new product we've got. It's got the same type of top, which is just a, what do you call that, a scoop. And again, being a bit heavier, you see that's loose. These do sometimes hang crooked, so this method allows you to just make sure that it's straight, and you can do them up tighter until you're happy with where they are, and they won't come out because obviously the shade goes up. That should hold it okay. Oops. Now there is another type of shade that we have, and the reason why we do that is because we have a range of shades that are designed specifically to not use a gallery. Now sometimes it's useful because for outdoor lights, for lights that are heavy wearing, they get a lot of abuse. There might be billiard table lights, there might be lights or wall light, which might get bumped. A gallery might not be the best solution for grabbing a shade, so we make a shade with just a hole in it, and we use the shade rings rather than being used to attach the gallery. We use the shade rings to attach the shade. I'll have to take that off, there you go. Come in closer. So you see this hole is a hole exactly the same size dimension as the lamp holder. It goes in that hole, and then we do up the shade ring. Oops. Underneath. Now as you'd imagine, once that's done up, there is absolutely no way that shade can come off. Solid. So for shades that need a bit of hard wearing, it's a good solution, but there's specific shades that just have a hole and don't have a gallery top. Fantastic. So there we have it. I think we've done most of the shades. There's various glass shades, various metal shades that do this. You'll see on the website when you have a look. Got a whole range of different galleries, different sizes, different colours. So it should be, we've got a way to attach a lampshade to a lamp holder for virtually any situation. Speaking of lamps and lamp holders, just behind me here, we're actually testing Massimo's new Sputnik light. We might go and have a look, or we'll have a quick look. You can focus down on me, Louis. So down here we've got Massimo's experimental light. I'm not sure what you call it, but I call it a, I think it's like a time machine at this stage, don't you think? But anyway, it's just being put up for the first time. We're just going to see if it will hang and not fall, which it's doing, and just seeing that all the electrics work, and we'll probably leave it on and stress test it for a few hours to see that everything's working okay. Hopefully when we finish this we'll take a few photographs and we'll let you know what it looks like. But for now, I'll go back here. Ooh. You want me? For now, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Hopefully we'll get to do a few more videos this year on location. We've got a few lined up, so what we want to do is try to go out and see if we can apply some lighting solutions in a building, just to show you what it is, the decision we go through to make that determination. So thanks for watching, we'll see you in a couple of weeks.